on the hunt for more endings on the Stanley Parable.
Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Yes.
No matter
I'm
how
a loner.
hard Stanley
I want to be
looked,
alone.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Is there anything I could possibly do in this? What the hell? How the hell did I get on top of here? Holy shit! I can go out of the map? Holy... Can I fall down? Did I break the... What the hell is going on? I'm just gonna fall down. Oh! What?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map.
Yeah.
Until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
That's one way to call it.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer?
That sounds like something you would do.
I never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it.
Kinda.
Would it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly,
hell no, I'm not gonna do that.
Some time. What if the other option is even longer?
Fine,
How long will
I
you
press
spend
yes.
in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So,
no, this is my first time.
What do you think? Which choice was the better one?
I can't
Imagine
tell.
if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the
I don't
other
consider
option
myself
is really
lucky
miserable to listen
having
to, then
to
perhaps
listen
you're
to
not.
all of
In
this.
fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Well, you've convinced me. What? No, dude. Yes. I can't even type yes. Dude, no. I thought I could press yes now. Do I have to restart? Aw, come on. Hell no. Why is he so cruel to me? I broke the map. I thought. But this is part of the game. Okay, we're just gonna restart, I assume. Maybe wait here for 1 minute. 1 minute's over. Restart.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Back down we go.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes. This time I definitely
I don't
am.
know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many more,
God.
all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So,
Because I'm
just to
expecting
push the
something different to
envelope,
happen.
I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay, try me, mister. This is pretty enjoyable music.
There once was a man
Never
named
mind.
Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley
Gangly?
liked
That
most
doesn't
was
rhyme.
buttons.
Oh, it's not a poem.
He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible.
Yes,
And if
this
you
is
are not
quite
strong
terrible.
and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Did he make
You
that noise like the
too will
yes?
become quite unbearable.
I don't know, it's okay for now, it's not that unbearable. Unless this just goes on forever. And ever. And ever. And ever. You know, I'm tempted to quit the game, but what if something, like in a couple of minutes now, he starts saying some weird shit, which probably isn't even relevant, because he wants me to quit the game. God, this game, what it does to you, it's insane. Because you're looking for all these different endings, just different lines or something. You're waiting and waiting, and you don't even know if it's gonna happen. So sometimes you end up wasting a lot of time, which I'm probably doing right now. Oh, fuck this game. I don't have any more patience for this. I can't listen to this shit. God damn it. Begin the game again. Well, this is a rather strange ending for something that's supposed to be part of the game. You just walk out of bounds and then it encourages you to start over again. So, not much of an ending, but I guess it's different. So, yeah. Check out the next one if I possibly can find one. Like and subscribe for more. Peace.